Hey, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. If you're a newcomer, I say welcome to Bridges to Saints. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Today I'm talking to my mother-in-laws. Mother-in-laws, I love you guys so much. We have the good mother-in-laws. We have the ones that are not so good. Let me not use the word bad. Let me use the ones that are not so good. If you have a good mother-in-law, please try and appreciate your mother-in-law for being good. It's not easy coming across a good mother-in-law. So if you have a good mother-in-law, someone that cares for you as if you are our own daughter, someone that is always there for you, someone that will even stand for you against that son, please appreciate your mother-in-law. Then to my mother-in-laws that are out there that are not so good, this message is for you. I'm also a mother. I pray to be a good mother-in-law someday. So as I was saying, mother-in-laws that are not so good, you know yourself. Some of you do it intentionally. I don't know why. It's like you go out of your way to frustrate your son's wife. I don't know why. I don't see the gain in it. If you have a good wife, I'm talking to mother-in-laws that have good wives here now. I'm not talking about the wives that are not contributing or not really playing the wifely role. I'm talking about having a good daughter-in-law. Why can't you appreciate your good daughter-in-law? Why can't you take that daughter-in-law like your own daughter? Why can't you just love her for who she is? For being there for your son. For being there for you. You yourself, you've gone through that road. Some of you will say, when my mother-in-law was alive, she treated me so bad, she did this. But you are repeating the same thing. Why can't we just break that trend of being not so good mother-in-law? If you have a daughter-in-law that is nice, that is respectful, that is caring, not just to her husband, but also to you, the husband's mother, why can't you appreciate her? There are a lot of things that we mothers do. Maybe we are not aware of it. Like your son is married. You want to be there every day. Forgetting that he is now a married man. He needs some privacy with his wife. No. You go there unannounced. You feel your son's house is your house. So you have the right to go to the house anytime you feel like. You forget your own husband. Let your husband take care of himself. You want to go and take care of your son. Your son is not a baby. Why don't you allow him to live his life? You go there unannounced. You make life unbearable for the wife. When the son and his wife, they are having their moments together, that is when you want to come in with your own story. Why? You want the wife, since she's married to your son, she will be the one to do everything. She will be the one to clean the house. She will be the one to cater for you. She will be the one to cater for your son. She will be the one to care for the children. But you don't appreciate. You will still find faults in everything that she does. Oh, this food is not sweet. Oh, why did you cook this food this way? Oh, you should have done it in my own way. Are you the only one that can cook? Or who told you that your recipe is so perfect that the wife must follow your recipe? So let's try and appreciate our daughter-in-laws, especially if our daughter-in-laws are humble and respectful and caring. What stops mother-in-laws from appreciating them? Must she wake up 5 a.m. in the morning to sweep? After sweeping, she prepares breakfast. Then you know you don't want that breakfast that she prefers. You want something else. So she can go to the kitchen. Let her, it's not a choice, so it's a must. She must go to the kitchen to prepare something that you want for you that same morning. We are not being fair. Or is it that she just came back after giving birth, and you know you've gone through it? Giving birth is another work on its own. It takes time for the woman to get herself. She comes home, you want her to do everything after giving birth, knowing fully well she doesn't sleep at night because the baby will be crying. She'll be the one to cook. She'll be the one to clean. After all that, baby is crying. You will call her to come and take the baby. Oh, baby is crying. She will put baby on her back and she will go back to that kitchen, sweating, struggling. She has not slept because the baby did not make her to sleep at night. She is struggling just to make everybody happy. She herself is not happy. But because she wants a happy home, she's there trying to put smiles on everybody's faces. Why can't we appreciate our daughter-in-laws? Then there's something else, mother-in-laws, that you do. You want the wife to give birth to the number of children that you want, not the number of children that they want. Oh, you are not pregnant. What are you waiting for? What is she waiting for? Is she God? Must you dictate to her when to give birth? Must you dictate to her when to get pregnant? You have lived your life. Let them live their life. You don't have to poke nose in everything they do. If they know they want to space their children, or if the woman has, maybe she's been advised by the doctor, maybe leave like 4 years gap before taking in again. Who are you, the mother-in-law, to tell that wife to take in when the doctor advised her not to? We should try to have that fear of God in us, that conscience, that is someone else's child we are treating that way. If someone should treat our child that way, we will not like it. So why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? What do we gain? What do you guys gain from maltreating your daughter-in-laws? What is the gain? Is it that you want them to fear you? Or is it that you want to make them so uncomfortable that they will pack and leave your son? How many do you want to chase out of your son's life? Do you want to marry your son? It's not possible. So let's try and show love to our wives. Let's try and give them that motherly love, because now they are not with their mothers. You are supposed to stand as their mother. So why can't you just do it and do it right? Like I'm saying, if your daughter-in-law is good, she's respectful, she's humble, she's caring, you have no right to treat her bad. No right to treat her bad. And don't feel because your son is working that all the money in the house belongs to your son, that she's not contributing anything. No. It's not right. You feel okay, even there are cases when the wife is also working. But there are mother-in-laws out there that still believe that everything, every naira, every cent spent in that house belongs to the son. Nothing is from the wife. The wife has nothing to contribute. So any small thing, oh, stop wasting my son's money, stop wasting my son's money. Waiting happen. Why? Why? To the extent of even insulting the wife. Yes, some of you mother-in-law, you do it. You insult the wife. As if she was picked from somewhere, as if it's not a woman like you that gave birth to her. Why are we doing it? Why? You don't know, doing all this, you are affecting that marriage negatively. Because it will get to a point, the wife will get tired and she will leave. Maybe that is what you want. She will leave because the pressure will be too much for her to bear. You believe assisting your daughter-in-law is wrong. You cannot cook for your daughter-in-law. Your daughter-in-law will always cook for you. Don't you cook for your daughters? For your own daughters, the daughters you give birth to, don't you cook for them? So why can't you cook for your daughter-in-law? Why can't you do the same for your daughter-in-law? Don't you assist your daughters? You go to their houses, you help them in the kitchen. Oh, you're cooking. Okay, let me just clean this living area for you. Don't you do that? So why can't you do the same for your daughter-in-law? So mother-in-laws, please, let's try and love our daughter-in-laws. Let's love our son's wife, especially if they are the nice ones, if they are the hardworking ones, if they are the patient ones. Let's learn to love and appreciate them. Let's help to keep that marriage together. If your son is wrong, learn to correct your son. That my son, I did not bring you up this way. Don't support him because he's your son, he cannot do no wrong. No. Oh, my son, I did not bring you up to start doing laundry for a woman. What is that? Ah, my son, you are not supposed to carry the baby. It's the wife that is supposed to carry the baby. What is that? Let's do the right thing. When you sit and advise your son, you will get to see that the marriage will flourish. But if you take sides with your son for all the wrongs he's doing, you yourself doomed that marriage. You will see mother-in-law supporting their sons for having extramarital affair. Why? You support the man for doing that. But when you were married, you could not take it from your own husband. So now why are you encouraging your son to do that? You will even tell the wife that why is she complaining? Is it the first man to do it? Why? We are supposed to help. Mother-in-laws, you are supposed to help. Build up your son's marriage, not break it apart. And please, give them some privacy. You have no right going to their house unannounced. Yes, he's your son, but he's married. You can go to your husband's house anyhow you like unannounced. He's your husband. But let your son live his life. Let your son live his life. And give them some breathing space. You don't have to be there every weekend, every week. Your son is not a baby, he's a grown man. If you must go, you visit, then dust your distance. Me, I'm going to my house, so let me go and spend time with my husband. You just don't pack all your things and stay there. To an extent, the son will ask some of them to go. They refuse to go. They will get angry with the son for telling them to leave. Oh, she has bewitched you. No. What your son is trying to tell you is that he needs some privacy. You are prognosing too much in his marriage. Let's give them breathing space. If they call to you for advice, it's a different thing. Mama, this is what is happening. We want to do this, we want to do this. What do you see to it? Then you give them your honest opinion as in, okay, this is how I think you guys should go about it. But not you imposing what you want on them. It's their life. Let them live their life. You've lived yours. So my mother-in-laws out there, to the good ones, I say thank you so much. We appreciate you. To the ones that are not so good, please, let's learn to change our ways. Let's give out love to our sons' wives so that their marriage can blossom and they can have peace in the house. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. If you're still here, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until my next video, stay safe and stay blessed. Love you guys. Bye.